Hello, my friends. Good evening, and welcome to Party of Two, where a married couple takes on a world of gods and monsters. And this week we are joined by the amazing, the illustrious, the also nerdy couple, but not the resident Twitch nerdy couple. That's us. You guys don't get that title. We are joined by Tomes of the Chaos Bard, Abby and Dave, who are amazing and wonderful and just awesome and stuff.
Thank you.
And things and stuff.
And stuff.
You can tell Isis is a professional. Isis does this all the time.
We're just trying to recover now from some technical difficulties we had, so we are.
Yes, thank you guys for your patience.
Worked out.
Thank you for your patience while we were trying to figure out our tech issues. Technology is absolutely amazing that we can do what we're doing right now, but dang, sometimes it's just frustrating.
So during the battle, if there's extra violence, you know why.
You know what? We're all working out some frustration on some Hellknights. It's fine. So just for a couple of quick announcements, tomorrow, Weston and I are appearing as players, both of us as players, for a charity stream with Praetor's Rejects. Praetor Rejects. There we go. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time or 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Please extrapolate from there, your time zone. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to have a lot of twists and turns because we are playing an Elder Scrolls storyline, and we don't get to build our characters beforehand. We get to roll a dice and then see whoever gets the highest gets to pick their character.
I'm so scared that I'm gonna get like some class I've never even looked at before, and be like, okay.
We are playing D&D 5e, so we are familiar at least with the gaming system, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So that's happening tomorrow. I don't think we have anything else. Do we have anything else? Can you remember of anything?
Awesomeness. Yeah. That's
Glittering awesomeness. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, Abby, Dave, you choose who does it, but introduce yourselves, what your show is, so all of the lovely people can see and hear.
The beautiful people.
I'll go first this time. So we are members of the Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I play Henley, and David is the DM, and we are a all ages, family-friendly actual play / audio drama podcast. Strictly podcast, though we do have a YouTube channel that you can listen if that's what your preferred listening platform is. And our story is Solemn the Chaos Bard, who sings original songs by our lovely friend D.A. Nichols, follows the players in their story and tells their tale to everybody. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Sorry, I got distracted because my
I
husband's eating shrimp.
I'm still eating my dinner.
Like, see it on the
And we
camera.
just released a new episode today, so go check it out.
Yes,
Definitely
there's
go
a
check
new
it out.
episode today, so go check them out. It's awesome. A Geek of One's Own says, Abby, you sound a bit far. Maybe bring the mic down to your face.
Right, and that's part of the technical difficulties. We're using my laptop mic because couldn't get the other stinking mics to work, so.
I mean, I can try and get a little closer.
Well, Abby, if we need to, we can turn our music off so that Abby can be heard easier. So let us know through the evening if that is an issue, because we want everyone to hear Abby's beautiful voice. It is true.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I think that is everything. And Weston, are you done eating shrimp?
No, but I guess I won't eat the rest of my dinner.
No, you're not.
I guess I won't hit my macros
you
today.
ate all of your fries and you ate all of your buffalo chicken.
No, all my fries are still sitting there.
Oh,
but,
frick. Never mind. Okay. Whatever. Life of being a parent.
But you know what? Cue that intro.
Cue the intro. Welcome back. So, last time on Party of Two, Anduriana and Az were on their way to a tavern to take a rest from Az's big strength debacle. Goodness. It was goodness. It was actually really good. And upon entering the tavern, we're introduced to two newcomers who happened to have the only table that still had seats available within the tavern. We met Clara and Flint, the dwarf and half-elf, respectively. Oh my god. And sorry, I can't have you eating shrimp. I'm gonna I can't. Okay, I'll put my blinders on. I can't see you.
Ignore the man on the other side of the room eating the shrimp.
Upon meeting Clara and Flint, it was discovered that they had been sent on a mission to find Az and bring him back to a island nation called the City of Promise, and that was a ADHD is really, really high. You can't just sit there. Frick. City of Promise that is controlled by a golden dragon named Menkar. I knew you were going to do that. After some investigation by going to see Delta over at the academy. No, Weston's acting like a freaking robot. Az decided that they were going to go, Az really wanted to go because he wanted to learn from this wizard who had thousands of years of experience and was a kind of chomping at the bit a little bit to get out. So they end up going through the city to the Rendezvous, which is the castle on the west side of the city. And on their way there, stepping into a courtyard, were confronted by a mysterious woman in Hellknight armor. And as she took off her helmet, they noticed that she has the scars of a life of battle.
And as seeing all the stars says, "Oh, please put the mask back on."
Oh.
Please put the helmet back on. Oh.
Are we playing now? Did you really just say that?
Yes.
Really?
Just stop.
Maybe I
Are we really
didn't.
playing at this point? Because that'll kind of affect what I'm about to do. Okay, so that is where we ended. So, party members, what do you want to do?
So, we saw her come out of, like, the shadows, right? She was in the shadows.
Yeah, she was in one of the archways.
What is her body language? Is it aggressive? Is it curious? What is it?
It's definitely aggressive, but make me a perception check.
Okay. Trying to find her in my perception.
It should be just under the top of your character sheet. Like on the thing.
Oh, okay. 16.
Okay. You can see that she's definitely our legs spread kind of in a battle stance a little bit, but
Does she have a weapon out?
she does not have a weapon out yet.
Okay.
She's just kind of standing there.
Where are they at compared to all of us? We were marching order. I believe that our dwarven friend was first.
Yes, because he was doing the get a
Leading
man
the
to the tree kind of thing.
Yes.
Like he was going straight there.
And then we had
Clara,
and then it was Aas and then Ana.
and then
in the
Ana
back.
was in the back.
So where's this person standing? Like, are they at our side? Are they in front of us?
So you have entered in through the an arched entrance into a large courtyard. And in this courtyard, there are 4 different entrances. And you see that my camera is not focusing on my face. There we go. And you see that this person is to the left of your little group in the archway that's to the left. So it's kind of across the courtyard. There's probably 50, 60 feet away from you. So it's still, she's still kind of shrouded.
Okay. As real quickly and subtly is going to reach in his bag and pull out his little mask, his mask that he got when we were down in the things. And then he's gonna looking up at this obvious Hellknight. Can we help you? Do we really have to do this again?
I will then approach from the back and it's like, hello, my name is Clara. It's nice to meet you. How can we help you today?
She just kind of stands there and looks at you two.
Clara, you might want to back up.
And she just raises one hand. And from the opposite direction of the courtyard, you see two people approaching. They are dressed in similar fashion. However, they do not have the level of ornate armor on.
Okay.
Clara.
Az is going to put the mask. He puts the mask over his face real quick, and then looking over to the two. How close together are the two?
They're standing 5 feet apart.
Okay, and they're on the opposite side.
They're
so we got
social distance.
One on the left side, one on the right, coming into the courtyard.
Yes.
Well, I
May
guess.
I ask, what is your business here?
She's just gonna look straight at you, Clara, with no. It's almost like there's a wall there. There's no expression. There's no anything. And she says, "You may ask."
Are the two on the other side still approaching closer?
They've stopped just at the same distance that she is from her archway.
Okay.
I do ask, what is your business here and with these fine folks?
She is going to look at Az and just nod and say he knows.
But I don't.
Clara, do I need to get my mop?
Yes,
You
yes, you
wait
do.
a moment.
And
Wait a
Anna's
moment.
standing. Anna's come in the kind of in the back a little bit, and she slowly pulls out her greatsword and just stands there.
I'm right next to Ana, right?
Yes.
Because we were right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From my understanding, you are a Hellknight, correct?
And this is the first time you see a little bit of a smirk on her face, like, yes, you are very observant.
Thank you. And I'm assuming that your business is with Ana and Aas.
Yes.
And what is that?
Az broke the law and must be taken back.
As this is happening, Az is going to use one of his focus points to do extended spell and cast Organ Sight on himself now. Before combat starts. If I do it with that, it lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I can now, I just kind of looking across at them, I'm just going to take my hands and rub them over my brow, and it will tingle. You know, you see a little bit of sparkling coming through there, and now as I look around, I can see through the bodies and the armor of these individuals and see their organs and everything. It's like an MRI of sight that I can see as I look at them.
What's the
Where's their soul?
What's the visual component of that?
I go up and I touch my eye. Just smooth aside my eyebrow.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this, surreptitiously. Do you want me to stealth check it or anything?
Sure. Do a stealth check.
All right, let's see. See how surreptitiously I can be. That will be a 23.
Okay. She watches you do it, and she doesn't care. Will you come? She says.
What is his crime?
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm an escaped slave. And at that point, Az is going to pull out from his bag his scalpel, and he is going to cast Telekinetic Projectile to throw the scalpel directly at this Hell Knight.
All right, roll for damage.
Well, I guess I got
You wanna know how
Well,
you got
this
that
is going to
scar?
be. I'm counting this as a sneak attack,
Yep.
so I'm going to say it auto hits. So
Oh.
just
Okay, don't even
roll
have to
for
roll the hit.
no roll for damage.
Okay, give me 1 second to count up again how many dice this is. Okay.
So Flint has pulled out Moppy, which is his nickname for his maul,
Okay.
and he's
Nice.
just ready for battle.
Okay, so I've got to roll 10d6.
10d6. Nice.
Oh my heavens!
Welcome to Pathfinder.
5, 9, 13. I'm rolling low. Okay, 21. There we go. 29 points of piercing damage. As I'm looking at her, I look for the artery right, across her neck, right for the carotid artery, and send my scalpel flying towards the artery right
Okay.
there.
As it zings through the air, you see her shift just ever so slightly. Like it's almost like she knew you were going to do that. And so instead of it catching the artery and just decimating her throat, it just leaves a nice clean cut down the side of her neck, and the blood just kind of drips down a little bit, and she makes a motion to her hand with her hand to the men standing across and says, "You have chosen the hard way." And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, actually, it was, I forgot to add 4 to it.
Okay.
On that, so actually, I believe it's 32 then.
32. All right, cool. Maestro, will you please change the music?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so you can add,
Great.
in this situation, you'll add your perception. So roll your d20 and add your perception, and that will be your initiative.
Perception.
That's a 23 for Clara then.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19.
As slices her, Clara sort of I wanted to talk this out. And
Big
she
eye roll.
Goodness gracious. And she pulls out her longsword, which has an insignia of Iomedae on it, which is the longsword and the sun behind it.
So-
And its handle's sort of like reddish, just sort of like a red gold, because that's Iomedae's colors, it's red and white. So it's like red handle, white sword. But
Awesome.
It's silver, but it's white.
Right.
And then and then grabs her big old tower shield off her back that has a V sort of shape cut out of it.
Yeah, the kind of the V at the end. Okay, cool.
26 for
So
Az's
Weston,
initiative.
Az is 26. Flint, what is yours?
19.
19. Okay. I should probably roll for the monsters. Hold on.
Also, her shield
Oh,
has
you
the
guys are
symbol
so
of
screwed if
Iomedae
I'm
on it.
rolling like this tonight.
Oh, jeez.
That was a nat 20.
Oh no, technical difficulty.
You're like, oh my gosh, this is not working.
We're gonna have to try again next week. I'm sorry.
Nice. Which is right here. Okay.
Luckily, I would rather have her waste than that 20 on the initiative roll than on the first attack.
Okay.
Very true. Waste it
So,
away.
as you are all kind of preparing, she wastes absolutely no time, brings her helmet back up, and I'm realizing we need a map.
Oh, we do.
You guys, we use physical terrain for all of our stuff when it's just the two of us, so it's like I'm not used to like the fact that we need
We can do a digital one.
map. There's a digital map. It's a really cool map.
And see, with our podcast, we don't do maps because nobody's gonna see it anyways.
Yeah.
I know, it's true. It's true.
Though maps make it so much easier.
We have used maps in the past, but we try and describe things so that the audio listeners can understand what's going on.
Map me.
And I just dropped my D20. And Weston is trying to get our maps up. So, this is a fun experiment that we've never done before.
Okay.
I'm excited. I've never used this program, so I'm excited to see how it works.
I know, it's really nice. So, for all of our at-home viewers, we are playing on Owlbear, which, if you know, is a very easy VTT where you make the map somewhere else and you import it in as an image, and then our wonderful players are able to move their own things around and measure distances and things like that. It's a really cool system. That is if Weston can get it in there. Oh! It's a little big.
It's slightly off.
Can you make it a little
I'm
smaller?
gonna fix it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. There it is.
Oh, that's better.
So this is our wonderful map. So you guys are all here. Let me place I'm gonna place my Ana, right here. I'm gonna make my little dude a little smaller too. Okay, can you guys see? Yep, you guys can see that. So you guys are all here. So you can pick your little tokens on the left or right hand side on the Owlbear software. And then I shrunk mine down a little. I didn't necessarily need to. I'm realizing. Oh, there we go. 5 feet. Boop-a-doop-boom.
Boom.
And then our bad guys.
There you go.
She's
I'm not
over
seeing
here.
symbols.
You're not seeing symbols? Whoa, what are you doing?
Trying to find my symbol and I can't.
That's me. Who's moving me?
They should just like be
I mean,
there.
not me.
Oh, I was buying the last one. Okay, there.
You can.
So we're all over here. Where are we at?
Too much fun.
No, you're the mask one? Okay, you can be the mask one. That's fine. So you guys are all right there, and then so the skull is gonna be the Hellknights.
Okay.
And
Big scary lady.
big scary lady, and then they don't look like this, but we're just gonna use this for these guys on this side. I don't want to label it. I just want to make
It's
it
like
smaller.
Very old Flint.
And then we've got these two lovely gentlemen. These two lovely gentlemen right here.
I doubt they're very gentle.
Okay,
They can be
so
trained.
Please be gentle.
be gentle with me. It's my first time. Will you move my camera or my crop down a little bit? My head is cut off. I look like one of those things where it's like they're trying to hide
Hide
who
your
the person
identity.
is, and so they cover their eyes. Okay, so she is going to come right at you as, and you are the mask. So she is going to move.
Yes, I am.
Through me.
Doesn't she have to? We gotta put where we were at though, because we were.
You guys were all here, right?
Yeah, we were here, but she had stepped forward.
Yeah, like she had stepped away. Yeah, she's where she is.
Yes, we were like that.
Are we all happy with our marching order?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
All right, so she is going to move.
Tell us what's going to happen, and then we'll decide.
You're like, it's super awesome. That's what it is. Okay, so she is going to move here, and then she is going to attack with her ranged crossbow.
No, she's not. No. Tra-la-la.
Nope, she moved. She's pulling out the crossbow, and she is going to attack Az right at his cute little face.
No, she's not.
Aww.
And she's going to roll a nat 1.
Yes!
So she's going to fail that really horribly.
She's gotta takes an action to reload that thing.
I mean that's a 20. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Okay. What's your AC right now? Is it 20? Oh, it's 24. Okay. All right, cool. Well, that was all 3 of her actions. So, Az you have the next round.
All right.
Or not round, but you have the next turn.
So let me see, where am I at? Okay, so I'm there. She's there. They're there. Az is gonna take a step, just kind of back over here to kind of get out of, put people between them. And then he is once again going to spend an action, 2 actions to cast telekinetic projectile with his organ sight going.
Okay, roll for the attack.
Right. Roll for organ stabbing.
Yep. All right. So. Okay, get rid of that. Dang it. So I was trying to do it digitally. Because I don't have enough can I get some more D6s?
You need D6.
I need D6s because I don't want to roll this 10 times.
Here, Weston, take some of mine.
Oh, there we go. Lots of D6s. Okay.
I have lots of D6s. Well, I mean, technically, you could roll it on Owlbear if you wanted to.
Ooh.
You could just roll.
Everyone could see it.
10 if you want to.
Let's try that.
Yeah, we want to see it.
It's not right on the screen, but we'll see half of it.
All right. Let's try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's a 32 to hit.
So 30. No. This is the to hit.
No, this is to hit. I
gotta roll to hit first. True.
I just kind of am letting him do his thing over here, and I'm like,
I got excited. Okay.
We're grateful that you let us do whatever we want. Okay?
I do. I'm one of those DMs that's just like, you know what? That's fun. Let's do it.
I got excited to do that much damage.
Okay,
but
so
it's only a 21 to hit.
Oh, that
which will not hit.
That will not hit, unfortunately. Man. So it's gonna come.
I moved, and then two actions for the spell. That's all I got.
Yeah. And she was completely ready for it at this point, so she just straight past her. She's like a ninja. All right. Next up is Clara. Or Clara. Is it Clara or Clara?
Clara.
Clara. Okay.
Okay. I am going to move up right in her grill with my shield. Whoop. And I'm going to try and strike her with my longsword.
Okay.
Ching, 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 ching.
Ching, ching. All right, go ahead and roll.
Yes. That is...
Get him.
17 plus 15, whatever that is.
Oh, that's a 33?
Yeah, does that
32.
hit?
That's a 32. That does hit.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay.
I never hit. Yay! Here we go.
Yay! Go ahead and roll for damage.
Theater babe.
That is 12 damage, and it is magical damage.
Okay.
Magic.
So you're adding your the modifier, the dice, and then your whatever it is, right, babe?
I have on Path Builder, it says 2d8 plus 3, so I added all that.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's exactly. Path Builder will do that for you, so that's awesome. Okay, cool. So that was. Sorry, tell me it again.
It was 12 damage.
Okay. Oh, I don't need to do math on that one. Okay, so you do have one more action. You moved and you attacked, but you can do one more action to do whatever you want.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
This is at a -5.
Oh, add a -5 to the attack roll?
Yep.
Yeah. So the second time you attack in Pathfinder, it's a -5 unless you're using an agile weapon. And the third time you attack within the same round or the same turn, it's a -10.
Ooh, okay.
So what was the attack?
Then it's 24.
Unfortunately, that will not hit. So you bring your sword down and swipe it straight across, and it slams right into her armor and definitely moves her back just a little bit. But when you come around to swing the second time, it just kind of glances off. It's like she's learning as she's fighting you guys what you're going to do.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now is these two over here.
Really quick question.
Yes.
Where does she? I'm 6'3". How tall / large is she?
She's just like normal human, like medium size. I don't think she's 6'3", but she's not like short.
Okay.
She's not a gnome.
Okay.
Okay, so these two are gonna move up here, and they are going to use.
She's 5'6", $180 in pure muscle.
Oh yeah.
So short and stout.
So this one's gonna use two
She has
actions
throw
to
her and pour
move,
her out.
and he is going to attack you, Clara, since
Okay.
you attacked his mistress. So he is going to use his war flail, and as he's running up to you, he just screams, and he's bringing this thing straight over his head at you.
Okay.
For
I'm unfazed.
a 23 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So what I do is I just kind of like sort of just throw my arm with my shield a little bit and just kind of knock him back so he misses.
Okay, awesome. So he kind of like, and stumbles just a little bit, but is going to hold his ground while his companion is going to come, same thing, but this time is going to be attacking. Let me get my pointer. It's going to be attacking here. Why is my pointer not letting me point? Pointer.
What's the point?
There we go. Right here. He's going to be attacking you, Flint.
Me. Hi.
Oh my gosh. For a total of 20.
That is a miss.
I'm glad she used up the nat 20 on the
I
initiative
know.
roll.
She like the initiative roll is nat 20.
My
All right,
goodness.
cool. So he does the same thing, but he's bringing his war flail actually from the side instead of straight over, and the vehemence of which his muscles are just he does a full turn and doesn't manage to hit you in the slightest. Now it is Flint's turn.
All right. So I think the very how tall are those two that are attacking me?
They're both probably 5'8", 5'9".
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
and
not
with
two sizes taller than me.
yeah, with their armor, they're probably about 5'10", 5'11".
Okay. And with my 3 actions, just so I can understand a little bit more, I can attack.
Yep.
Could I? And then, so
You
I
can
want to attack one of them. Then another one. Can I get into a defensive thing to save an action or something like that?
Nope.
Is
that possible?
What you can do is you can aid if you want to, but all what that'll do is you roll to see if you succeed or fail at the aid, and then you add a +2. Is it a +1 or a +2? +1 to whoever you are aiding for their attack rolls for the next turn.
Okay, and we have to be attacking the same person? Or...
Nope.
You can attack different people.
Okay. So I think what I want to do is I'll situate myself in between, kind of move myself in between next to both of these characters.
Okay.
I will attack the one that attacked me. Actually, I wanted to...
Which is going to be this one right here.
Yeah, where'd my dice
This
tray go?
dude.
Okay. That one. Aha! So that is a 17 plus an 18.
Oh.
So that's 35.
Yeah, that is definitely going to hit.
Doesn't crit though.
Oh, it does. That crits.
So in Pathfinder, if it's 10 over, it crits. You don't have to roll in that 20.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for damage and then double it.
You double everything in Pathfinder.
Yeah, so
Double
not
it.
just the dice, you double everything.
Everything. All right. There's 2d10s. And so I roll it once and then I double that, or I roll double the dice?
No, so you roll it and then we double what that final number is.
Yep, so you roll the
if
dice.
it's 11, it's a 22. If it's a 22, it's a 44.
And add the modifier too. So
Yeah.
you double it, add the modifier. You roll the dice, add the modifier, then double the whole number.
Perfect. So that'd be a 17, 21, 42.
42 points of damage. Yeah.
Seriously?
That's a crit, honey.
Louise?
Right?
Come on, man.
So I rolled a 10 and a 7, which is 17, plus 4 for my strength modifier, 21.
Gotta love the
Double
crit.
at
Oh,
42.
jeez. Okay.
Critting in Pathfinder is very satisfying, and it happens more often because you only have to have a 10 over their AC.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't get my calculator to work.
That's kind of fun.
It is actually.
It's
It's
very
really nice.
fun. Fighters crit all the time.
There we go. Okay.
And I love being up front, people. That's where I thrive.
All right. So you're. So what are you attacking with again? What's the weapon?
Maul.
A maul. Okay. So your maul just comes in and smashes straight into the chest of this guy, and he's like, and he kind of is concaved for just a second, and you've done some definite damage. You see a little bit of blood starting to kind of come out from the cracks that you've created in his armor.
Nice hit, Flinty.
So that was when you moved and you hit. And you're gonna aid as well?
I'm gonna aid Clara.
Okay. So
And I rolled for that, right?
Yeah, he rolls.
Yeah.
He rolls. What are you doing to aid her?
Let's see. I am going to aid her. Gosh dang it. How could I aid her? So she's attacking the bigwig. And I've already kind of... I'm going to... So since we've been in battle before, tell me if I'm stretching this a little bit. I'm going to kind of put my back to her.
okay.
And kind of brace her so she can get a good solid push off to attack the person in front of her.
Okay, cool. So give me an athletics.
Kind of give her a steady back. Can you see my dice tray when I roll at all?
Nope.
No,
Dang it. Because that's what I'm rolling. I'm rolling
We can
on
see
the
mine
owlbear
because
thing.
because he's sharing the screen.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Unfortunately, it would be nice if we could, though.
I know.
I'm sorry, this is not roll 20.
I bet there's a way.
That's fine.
I bet there's a way.
All right, so you said athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics. So roll your d20 and add your athletics modifier.
That would be a 22.
Do I just get to decide?
Yep.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. Like you're good. You're good.
So now Clara
on that
will have
one.
a +1 on her next attack.
Yep. So remember that, Clara. You have a +1 on your next attack. Okay. And now it is Anna's turn.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Seriously. Ana is going to come straight at this guy that's directly in front of her, but she is going to move strategically to come on this side so that this gently man is now flat-footed.
Because he's flanked.
Because he is flanked. So she is going to power attack. Because, like, why wouldn't you? And we're going to wait a second because the system decided to suddenly
Now,
not
Flint,
work.
what are you attacking with?
A maul.
Oh, wait. Flint has a maul?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Flint Mall. Named Moppy.
Named Poppy.
Moppy.
Moppy.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, wait, do you have an
That's
actual
the
mop? Or
No, that's just
That
the
would
name
actually
of
be
it.
really cool. You're like, bah! All right.
This is all of years of grind and filth all into
Missed.
it.
No, she barely hit. So Ana comes straight up from behind and just swing away at this guy. And being flat-footed in Pathfinder, it lowers the AC of the person that you're attacking by 2.
There you go. Okay.
So she manages to just like get right in his face and take him out with this thing, and she is now going to roll 3d12 plus 7 plus 1d6.
she's got a lot of stuff on her sword that Ass has put on there.
We've made my sword very cool.
Awesome. Gotta love beefy weapons.
13 plus 7 is 20 plus 1. I've gotten so much better at math since I started playing this game. So 26 points of damage for this
Bam!
for this dude. And after this sword just swings down on it, he like goes straight to one knee, and he's just total focus now is on his body staying alive. He's basically out of commission at this point.
Yes.
He's not dead yet, but he's not doing well. All right, so that was all 3 of Anna's actions. So back to the top of the round is
The Hell Knight.
the Hell Knight. So as she watches the 4 of you working together and how well you kind of managed to attack her minions, you could say, she puts one hand out and with a language that
Oh, shoot.
Az may understand. Do you know Abyssal?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. She is going to
no.
summon,
Stupid Hell Knights.
and you hear her say, "Come forth, my child of darkness, my child of destruction and pain." And you see this cloud kind of suddenly appear in front of her and then disperse instantly, as in its place is a disgusting combination of 2 men who look like they have been spiked with like 12-inch nails straight through to make them one body, with 2 heads and 4 arms and 4 legs.
Hans yells out, hearing this, "Your child would look like that. Wow, I don't want to see the father."
Jeez. And so she has this thing, and she is just going to look at it and say, "Attack." And I'm going to bring him out onto the field now.
Bring him on the field.
Bringing him on the field. Bringing him on the field.
Now, summoning generally is like a multi-action thing, so
Yeah,
hopefully
it
that
is.
used her turn.
And that is so. So it's going to appear right next to her. And that was I just want to double check how many actions that was. Yep, you are right. It is all 3 actions. So she brought this fiend up, but she's kind of, and she definitely is going to take a little bit of a movement backwards. She's not taking a full step because she doesn't have any movement, but she's going to kind of like position herself a little bit behind this dude.
All right.
And let me get this guy a little smaller. He doesn't need to be so big. Jeez.
Oh, good.
Okay, and now it is Az's turn. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to start with can I do a recall knowledge to make sure that I know this is a fiend?
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad. Plus my religion, so that's a 27.
Okay.
So would I know that this is a specific type of fiend that she summoned?
Yes, you do know that it is a fiend. You know, actually, with that roll, you know what it is. Okay. It is a Dahukite.
Oh, of course.
Dahukite.
I know what
it is. Two spiked Asuri warriors impaled together.
Oh. Okay, and it is type fiend, right?
It is a fiend type, yes.
All right. So, Az is going to look at this fiend, just smirks just a little bit, and then Az is going to do a 2-action heal. Okay. I have a trait that allows my positive damage to hurt not only undead but fiends.
Okay.
With that roll, would I know if they are weak to positive damage or good damage?
You wouldn't know 100%.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
It's like it would be like kind of like I think it does this.
All right, I blast it with 63 points of positive energy as I use one of my 2-action heal spells.
Are positive energy and good?
I have a feat that
Are they the same thing though?
With my feet,
With your feet, okay.
I took a 3rd level feat that made it so it would specifically hurt fiends.
Okay. How many points was it?
63.
What the hell, man? Just as a reminder to our viewing audience, you can give a villain point to the bad guy to re-roll a d20 if you feel so inclined. Use your channel points. I mean, you can also do hero points, which, we do have 2 hero points that are in the pot that were given to us on Monday, actually. We had some people giving us hero points on Monday, and I was like, this is not our actual play. We can't use those.
Hey, babe,
Yeah, we'll need them.
Oh my gosh, you're eating the shrimp? Really? Jeez.
That's a celebratory
It's a celebratory shrimp.
I specifically took that feat because of our first arc of the campaign. I knew we were fighting fiends.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten to use it.
You haven't, that's right.
Since arc 1 of the campaign.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay. So was that all 3 of your actions or just 1?
1 for the recall knowledge, 2 for the heal.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, you see this wave of positive energy coming out from you just slams like into this monster, and the heads both start to shake and the arms kind of quiver a little bit, and you know you've heard it. It's not happy. And it kind of like the both of the heads kind of like look at each other and they're like all right.
So they sound like Letty when Aster takes
They sound like Letty. Yes, they sound like Letty. All right, Clara, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Bane.
Ooh.
On
Bane me.
The Hellknight, and if I can reach the foul fiend she just summoned.
Okay. Well, it depends at what level. It depends on what level you would like to cast it, because I think at the first casting you can.
So the way this one works is that it's a 5-foot emanation from you,
Okay.
So it only hits people that are within that first 5 feet, so people who are touching you. And then you can use an action the next turn to increase that to 10 feet around you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it has to be on my next turn?
So you use it once, and it hits everyone that's within 5 feet. So
if you move...
Is she the sword?
She's the sword. You would, right now, get the fiend and the
guy behind her.
Guy behind you. Yeah.
It's up to you. I'm not sure how close that Hell Knight is. Is she within 5 feet?
She's within 5. Each of those squares is 5 feet.
Okay, then yeah. All 3.
You'd hit all 3 of them.
Yeah.
If you want to cast that. You're like, I'm going to do that.
Okay, and I am going to attack the Hellknights again.
So the Hell Knight with Bane takes -1 on its attacks.
Okay.
And you still get a +1 for my aid.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ew.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay.
Use that hero point.
Much better. That's a 16 plus 15.
31.
For 31. So you're attacking the Hell Knight on that one?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Do I hit?
Does she hit?
Yes, you hit. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Wait, 31. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I almost max damage.
Nice.
That's 18 damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
All right. Do you want to describe what happens?
Yeah, so I just kind of go in and pull my sword and just kind of slice, kind of hitting sort of a weak, or a parting point in the armor. It's maybe on her arm, trying to weaken her arm or in her belly area.
Oh, okay. Well, you definitely whack it pretty hard, and there's a little bit of a dent, but it didn't do as much damage as you had hoped. But it's definitely, you definitely gave her a whack. That will be a pretty nasty welt in the morning if she's.
Knock.
It would be a black and blue bruise.
It'll be like the "Don't touch me."
Yeah. Also, can I ready my shield block, or is that just a reaction?
The shield block is a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction. You don't have to ready it.
Okay, then I'm going to try and attack her again with a -5, right?
Okay. Yep. -5.
Although I think you do have to raise your shield to get the AC bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can shield block whenever.
Yeah, that's just a reaction.
That's a 25.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I will raise my shield to ready, I guess, my reaction.
It increases.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking the numbers. How many actions you had. Cool. Okay. Now it is this dude's turn.
So are these 3 Hell Knights? It looks like. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But obviously the one who spoke to you is
The
bigger,
leader.
badder, and in charge.
And then you got this weird double person thingy majigger that I'm gonna
So
kill
gross.
next turn.
All right. So this one,
I don't like fiends.
I know. This one is going to go first. Here, let me get my pointer. And since he is already on the other side of you, you are flanked, Clara. So so it's a -2 to your AC on this attack. So he is going to use his war flail again and bring it down, trying to get you right here in the neck area region.
He can't reach.
That is a 23 to hit.
That still does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. So it just a swing and a miss. It just goes straight past you. You're a little too fast for him. And on the rebound, he's just gonna try and do it one more time. and get you out. That this time is a 25 to hit. No, does a 20 to hit? No. Okay. For his last action, he's actually going to move his full movement.
Nice thing about having, plate
Right
armor.
here.
You're hard to hit.
He is right there now.
Ooh,
okay, so the other Hell Knight, so he runs back behind Ana, and he kind of does some weird signally thing, and the guy that's just there kind of sitting, like trying to regain himself, it does something for him, and he's like, and he gets up and he turns to attack Ana. And I've got to remember what Anna's AC is. Hold on.
You were at 29.
It was a 29. Because she is a baddie. And that does not hit. Nope, it doesn't. That does not hit.
Boy, you're not rolling so well tonight.
I know. Jeez, what the heck, man? So he turns and just he's trying. He's trying, but his strength is sapped, and he's just like,
what? Whoa, this works.
I can't. So he is, however, going to try one more time, because dang it, he was the little Hell Knight that could. And he is once again going to swing and just,
What did you roll?
It's just a freaking 7.
Oh, jeez.
It just is.
Dice are on our side.
I know. Well, and considering Anna's AC is 29, it's like, dude. So he just kind of like, and it kind of falls to the side a little bit. And for his last action, he is going to move because he realizes
I don't want to die.
his life choices have not been great. He probably should not have gone to the academy for the Hell Knights.
His mom wanted him to be a
He's
butcher.
most likely not gonna get to that level that he wanted.
Should have been a butcher. His mom wanted
Should
him
have
to
been
be
a butcher. His life flashes before his eyes, and he's gonna move over by his commander and will try to be of assistance in the future to her. And now, Flint, it is your turn.
Because he went, I know the rules are different, just because he went through.
Oh, opportunity
Do
attack?
you
Do you
have
have attack of opportunity?
I do.
Do I get one?
It depends if you took the feat. For you, I believe it's I think that champions by this level get it. But I think you might have taken it as a feat.
I
Not
know,
everyone
I
has
know
a class
it's
feat.
Yep, not everyone has it as attack you get it as
you
a
have
class
to
feat
be
as
a fighter. You have to be a fighter to get it as just a straight action, like a gimme. But I think you have to take a feat for it. Yep.
You've got it. You're a fighter, man.
You're a fighter. You have attack of opportunity,
Okay.
and
I
yes,
just wanted to make sure.
you can attack him if he's moving past you.
Give him a
Yes,
whack
'cause he
whack.
moved.
But he did move into Bane.
I think he. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, let's go.
So yeah.
What is that plus?
Oh, villain point. Andrew
did
gives
we
you
get a villain point?
You've got a villain point for your next round.
Andrew, I love you. You notice how I get mad at you when you do this when I'm not GMing, but I love you when I am GMing.
What has science done?
Oh no, what has science done?
Oh boy.
Okay.
What was that?
So
what was
Flint,
it?
what was your attack?
It was a 37.
Oh, crit.
What?
I rolled a 19 plus an
Okay,
18.
just
Yep.
we're not even gonna play this game. How do you kill him?
Woo!
He said, I'm gonna mop up this mess, and he just does like a golf swing.
Oh, nice.
Was that a 5-iron?
How did you know?
How did you know? All right, you take. So, are you trying to decapitate him?
Island of paradise.
Are you like trying to decapitate him with blunt force, or?
So he kind of turned and was running away from me, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and since I'm on the smaller side, I just hit him in the buttocks.
Oh.
Goosh.
All right. Well, with all of the other things that happened to him this evening,
You cracked his coccyx.
yep, you broke his coccyx and he crumples to the ground and just doesn't move, and he is now out of the game.
Woo woo!
Yeah, Moppy!
Can I get a woo woo?
All right.
Stop,
But
Flinty.
Flint, it is your actual turn now.
Oh, goody.
Thank you, Andrew, for the 2 villain points.
We give you 2?
You gave me 2.
Remember, you can only use 1 per roll.
I know that. I know the rules to the game, babe.
Alright, I think I'm gonna swing over to the Hell Knight lady. And so, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, and that's all I got is 15 movement.
Oh, yeah, because you're little and you're wearing armor.
And so then I will attack her.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 20.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
And I've just got
So
to say, I love the fact that this is like our core group of people who come and hang out with us on Friday nights, and I love you guys so much. I love watching your little avatars go across the screen. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Okay.
I just had a lovey moment.
I'll try and attack again
Okay.
with a -5.
All right.
No. No! Use
No!
hero point!
You do have a
Okay.
hero point. You
Yes,
do have one hero point.
You always
Did I
start
take
with
it?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, we all start the session with 1.
Oh, the Shady Sail just gave a hero point. Who does the hero point go to, the Shady Sail?
Yep.
It can go to Flint, it can go to Clara, it can go to Aas, or to Ana.
Oh, no.
Pick up the remote.
Pick number 3!
I love that movie so much.
It's free on Peacock.
Maybe a little offset.
Let's roll.
That's a 21.
Oh, shoot.
I
No.
rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 1. Oh no, that's -5 to that. by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's actually less than that, but
Worse.
Okay, yeah, so Flint.
It's not a 1.
Sorry, my mop is still dirty.
But you're the bottom guy.
You're psyched out because
This one? Hold
Yeah,
on.
so Flint's got another one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's filthy. It's filthy. And then, so I still got one more action, right? I attacked.
Yeah.
No, he moved.
Oh,
he
I
moved once.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
you
I'm
moved
done
and you've
then.
attacked twice. Yeah, so that
done.
is the end of that. So now it is Anna's turn. Remember, Flint, that you do have 1 more hero point gifted to you by the Shady Sail.
Thank you, Shady.
Okay.
Because she's the real Slim Shady.
That's exactly where my brain went. All right, Anna, not needing to really go anywhere, is just going to turn around and swing away at this little stupid POS.
Swing, bada bada, swing!
Oh, yeah. And that's a gonna hit. The question is, does it crit? I'm pretty sure it does. Let me just double check.
I'm a shady lady.
I
Yeah.
like that roll.
That's it.
If you-
That's a 32 to hit.
You
So
doubled
that
your AC.
crits
I think I wanna hit
himself.
that.
We can try it.
All right.
It would be hard to.
I think it'll be really hard to double someone's AC in D&D 5e.
But I like the idea that if you do, it automatically crits.
Yep, because you were just that amazing. Okay, so this actually does crit this young man right here. So I'm gonna roll for damage.
Is that crit with power attack?
It was not power attack.
Oh,
She didn't
okay.
do power attack that time.
That might be easier.
Well, and Anna's got an ability that if she does her athletics and trips him, then it's a plus 5 on her attack every time, which is halfway to a crit right there.
Ooh,
27
goodness, yeah.
times 2, mathematician.
27 times 2 is 54.
Okay.
You stumped it for a second.
Okay.
Which
so
used to do 54 points of
I
freaking
just
damage.
did 54 points of damage, not doing power attack.
I've still got you beat just a little bit. My heal with the 62 is still the top.
I know it's true. All right, so with that one, so she swings at it, and it goes right into his side and gets stuck a little bit in his rib, and she just straight back out, and there's like blood beginning to gush, and he kind of stumbles to the side a little bit, and then she just looks at him and says, "You chose the wrong day to come at me." And she attacks again and hits with a 29.
Is that with -5?
That still hits with a 24. You're right.
Yeah. Show you math.
19, 16, 26. 27. So the second one, she brings it straight down on his head. And as she brings it up and over, because this is her favorite move, she brings it straight down, and it clobbers him straight through the skull and the brain down into the neck, and his head kind of does this vibrating thing, and she just kicks him over.
It's clobbering time!
Yep. And she's like, I got it! I got him! We're good! And now it is the Hell Knight Soren's turn. She's going to look at her little fiendish, devilly thing, and she's just going to point. And he is going to attack you, Clara. He's going to bring his... He's gonna bring his Kaori kukri, thank you. His kukri down to the two arms in front and just kind of try and slash at you a little bit. So 25 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, nice.
Wow, you must have rolled
Alright.
low on that one.
That was a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, right? 18 plus 9?
Yeah, 18 plus 9 is
18.
27.
27.
That still doesn't hit.
Holy crap.
She's got an AC like yours.
I know. I was like, got an AC like mine. That's awesome. All right, so it totally misses you and kind of goes, "Ah!" And that's how they talk.
Wow, okay.
They go, "Ah!" And the Hell Knight just, in frustration, uses her weapon of choice, which is the Morning Star, to attack you. And I have to go find the page because I'm getting distracted. No. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, it's quite the AC.
There we go. Okay.
Right?
All right, so she is going to attack you with her Morning Star.
Champions
With
in
my
full
shi-
plate are high AC.
With my shield up, I have a 30 AC.
Yeah, the
Holy
shield.
crap.
The shield would help.
Without it, I have 28.
Actually,
Where is...
after Ana so brutally killed this individual, and her, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. She sees that her guy is her fiend, her support is all diminishing, and her fiend is obviously not doing the job that she had brought him in here to do. She is going to look at Ana across the way,
Through Clara.
put one hand out, and say, You don't belong here. And a ray of light is going to come out of her hand and completely surround Ana as she casts banishment.
Oh no!
No! Oh, do I have counter spell? Hold
It
on.
ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Hold
I
on.
might have counter
She's got it. She can roll
Oh, come
to
on.
try and not hit it. Okay.
I did not take counter spell.
So hold
Counterspell
on.
in Pathfinder is actually really hard too.
It's
you
really
have
hard to do.
have the exact same spell in your spell list.
Oh, really?
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
And then
sense.
what do I'm trying to remember, what do I add?
Is it will DC? Is it a Fortitude DC?
Will. Okay.
Well, so
There
yeah,
it is.
will.
That won't work.
I'm not gonna fudge it. I don't fudge rolls, babe.
I heard that whisper.
We've had a whole argument
didn't
about
hear
this.
anything.
I don't fudge
Yeah.
rolls.
I saw
I
in her
want
face the
to, but I'm
desire
not
to.
going to.
She rolled high enough to miss it, to break it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, she gets banished.
So as the light surrounds Ana, she just looks over at Az and with basically terror in her eyes says, "Come find me." And whoosh,
Oh no!
she's gone.
Isn't banishment like a temporary thing? Like, how's banishment work in Pathfinder? I don't even know.
It sends her to her plane, which is
Very good.
this plane.
Uh-huh.
But you don't know where she went.
What level of spell is that hold?
So she is not here anymore.
You send the target back to its home plane. The target must attempt a will save. You can spend an extra action while casting the spell and add material. You can punish blah 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 blah.
It would send it with a -2 circumstance penalty as well. If you did a
The
material
target is
component.
banished.
I tried to look up clarification on the target's one creature that isn't on its home plane, but there was nothing I could find that said that
Then you
if it was
decide.
already on its home
GM
plane.
decides it then.
So Ana's gone. And you don't know where she is. And that is the Hellknights actions. So, Clara, or Az.
Az's turn,
Az,
right?
it's your turn.
As
How
looking
perfect.
over and seeing this, Taryn's like, she's going to look back at her, and then he's going to look at her child, and he's going to then letting out a scream of anger. Az is going to cast Searing Light, which against a fiend does 10d6 damage.
Okay.
So 30 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah.
It just hits.
Good.
So
Let
that
the hate
is
flow through you.
25 fire damage
Okay.
and 17 good.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Nice.
All right,
I'm
so
guessing
only-
he's got a minus a 10 weakness on his good damage.
only 5.
Only 5.
So 17. Good.
17 good. So that's 22.
So that's 22.
So 47
Oh,
points of
goodness.
damage.
okay.
Wow.
All right. This creature just both of its heads start to squeal and it writhes, and you can see that there are like these pus pockets beginning to like burst outward from its body, and it is so incredibly hurt,
But it's not dead.
but it's not dead yet.
Az starts. Az walks towards it.
Okay, move your guy.
Yep, Az is just gonna walk. He is just. You see this fury and rage on his face, on it being said, and he's just gonna walk straight up to this thing, getting ready to kill it on his next turn.
Okay.
So that's all my actions: 2 to cast,
Yep.
1 to walk it.
All right. So, Clara,
How's it not
Clara,
dead?
it is your turn.
Okay. I also sort of sense on leaving and Az's wrath, and I'm going to cast Divine Wrath.
There you go.
Yeah.
Divine something. Let's see.
Okay.
So, it will deal. I choose an alignment, like that my deity has, which is lawful good generally.
Okay.
So they need to be. It deals good damage. So 40-10 good damage.
There you go.
Yeah, good damage
And
is definitely a thing.
They Each creature in the area must attempt a fortitude save.
Okay.
And the area is a 20-foot burst.
All right, so that's going to be the Fiend and the Hellknight.
Wait, Is it say any creature?
It says creatures that match the alignment you chose are unaffected.
Okay, and you chose what alignment? Good?
Good. Yes.
Oh no, I got
Awful
hit.
neutral.
Yeah. I'm neutral. I think you'd call him good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
right.
Yeah, what GM decision. You're good. It's
Okay.
fine. Okay, so we've got our first
So just
fortitude
roll two.
save for the Hell Knight.
My deity is technically pure neutral.
36.
And what does it have?
It has to meet or go above your spell DC.
Yeah, what's your spell DC? It's at the very top of your spell list.
Sorry, you guys, I have clogged ears because I have a little bit of allergies, so sorry if I am looking weird. I look like I'm trying to detach my jaw.
It's 27.
Okay, her DC is 27.
Okay, so the Hell Knight is able to kind of shrug off this thing that you sent at her.
So is it half damage then, I imagine?
Just yeah, if they succeed, well, it's technically a critical success because it was 37.
Oh, 10 more. Yeah, so
Yeah,
critical
which means
succeed.
nothing happens. And then
That one from the
the
creature.
Fiend is a nat one.
If
Oh,
it's a critical failure, then it takes full damage and is sickened by 1.
ooh.
So it takes full
Oh
damage
no,
and what?
it's not. It's sickened by 2.
It's
Oh,
sickened
jeez.
too.
Okay, well, how much damage?
Slowed by 1.
Damage.
How much damage?
Oh, I need to roll damage. Ha!
Yeah, go roll some damage. Because we might not need to worry about the other stuff.
Yes, please. We shall destroy this lady.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Plus, no, 26.
All right, how does it die?
Within a searing light, it just sort of starts to bubble, its skin bubble a little bit, and then just kind of burst, and then turn to dust.
I'll clean that up in a little bit.
And that's all with like a divine wrath
All right.
charge chant. Yell.
As it crumbles down into ash, you hear the last lingering squeals on the air as it just blows kind of away on the slight wind that is there.
Great.
Okay, so was that all 3 actions?
I don't know.
Generally, spells are 2 actions.
Yeah, generally they're 2.
Okay, well then, is grapple one action?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to grapple with my shield, the Hellknight.
Okay. All right, so let's do an athletics check on that one.
Yeah, get her.
I believe it's the fortitude DC.
Oh no.
What was it?
It's not a critical fail, but it is 19.
Nope. You don't manage to do it. Your hands just can't. You can't. She's so good at just switching positions, almost like a wrestler.
She dodges my shield.
Yeah, she's able to just swing out of your way.
Oh, real quick, DM Studios rated us.
Oh,
Thank you for the raid.
I don't have my Twitch up.
So we're in
Yes.
the middle of combat,
Thank you
so-
so much for the raid. Thank you. How goes? It goes well. They have managed to kill 3 of the attackers, 2 Hell Knights and 1 Fiend.
I don't think we've taken
However,
any damage.
You guys have taken pretty much no damage. However, Ana was banished. And we don't know where she is. So that's going to be fun.
Well, we just needed Aas, so we're good.
It's totally fine.
Ouch!
We just needed Oz. We didn't need Ana at all. It's fine. Okay, so Flint,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay, since he's kind of embarrassed that he missed his last 2 hits on her, he's like, oh, sorry, I need to put my stain remover on. So he spits on the front of his maul. And he'll take a swing again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Where's my numbers? Oh, please.
Well, you guys haven't done a heck of a lot of damage to her either.
Yeah.
No, we've barely touched her.
And she's got a lot of hit points, I imagine.
Okay, that's a 27.
It does not hit.
Dang it. Come shot it, blast it. Okay, I do want to... I should have done it before, but I forgot. So I want to move and kind of... Let's see.
That's with Bane minus.
Bane affects her her attacks.
But it was only for 1 round.
3.
Oh, no, it's consistent.
It's consistent for 1 minute.
It's for
So I'm
1
going to
minute.
move and kind of flank her on the other side with one of my actions.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move.
And then I'm going to try and attack again.
Okay.
So -5 to... Ooh. Yes. 30. And that's with my -5.
Oh, damn, boy.
Meets beats. You hit.
Yes. Alright, where's that dice tray? That was a lot easier to use.
So it's only... So Bane is only... it only has a -1 status penalty on attack rolls as long as they're in the area.
Yeah.
So as soon as she leaves the area...
It goes away. It's just 5 feet around her.
Yeah, it's
So she's not in direct.
Oh, and she's flanked right now too, so you definitely hit, because it was 28.
Perfect. So that's only 9 damage.
Okay.
I rolled so low for damage.
It's okay.
You gotta use your physical dice. They love you.
I know they do. I'm sorry,
All right.
guys. I'll try again.
Okay, so you moved and you attacked again. So
Correct.
that's
I
all
am
3
done.
actions.
Oh, I should have
And-
ate it. Never mind.
Anna's gone, so
Yeah.
so sad. She's gonna attack. First point of business. She's moving. She's getting her butt out of this area.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Move far enough away so I can do opportunity attack.
You're like, do it. I didn't get to use the attack of opportunity on the other dude. The fiend had one where he could attack twice with an attack of opportunity. I didn't get to use it.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Not today, Valby.
So we have always allowed for diagonal movement.
Yeah.
Just not like excessive diagonal movement. But she is
Gotcha.
gonna move straight out this way. So that's fine. And she's gonna move right there. I'm gonna say, Flint, that you can do an attack of opportunity there if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, that was going to be close. I think I got it. 29?
No, because she is out of Bane's influence
Dang
now,
it.
so she is
Okay.
back up to her normal AC.
Well, it never affected her AC. It was just
Yeah,
her. It just her attack goes down by 1.
Oh, never mind. I lied. Yeah, you still didn't get it because it's 30. It's okay. It's okay. It's a swing and a miss.
so-
All right. So she moves
so
there,
close.
and as she's going, she is going to turn, and she is going to send a hand out to Flint, who seems to be the one that like wants to attack her the most right now.
No.
And she is going to say, "You don't need your eyes, do you?"
Oh, no!
And she is going to cast blindness.
Oh, jeez.
So go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
Oh, goodness. Well, if I go blind, that means all the messes are clean, right? So I can't see him.
Yeah.
Wait, Oh, I have to. Dang it. I have Forbidding Ward.
Yeah, you gotta place that and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is 28.
It's against the spell DC, right?
Yep.
Her spell DC is 30. So.
Oh, hold on. So that's a fortitude save?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that deals with that.
So it's the roll plus your fortitude.
Right, I thought in one of my skills I had something, but I don't think it deals with anything, so never mind.
Okay. So as she says that, you instantly, it's like the light was just turned off and you go completely blind and it's pitch black.
Clara! Where did everybody go? Ariana, are you here?
Oh my gosh, I loved okay, I don't know if this happened for anybody else, but it started doing like an echo thing.
It did.
When you said that.
It was a room echo.
That was awesome. I wish I had that planned. Okay, so that is her one action, and then she's going to actually that's everything that she can do.
Okay.
That is everything she can do.
Az's turn.
It's Az's turn now.
So Az walking up, he is going to look up at her and say,
How far are you walking?
actually, he's where he's at because she's back there, right?
Yeah. So
Az is gonna,
you're here.
he's just gonna walk. So I'm gonna move. Actually, no, I'm not gonna move because I don't want to waste an action right
You
now.
stay there. Okay.
So Az is gonna look up at her though, and he's just going to yell out to her. I can see where your child gets its good looks, and
Dude.
using Bon Mot,
Ah!
she now has to do a will save
Okay.
against this insult.
Okay.
32.
32. Okay, this is against. I do a diplomacy. Oh, actually, it's against her DC. It's her 10 plus her will. I roll.
Her will DC?
Yep, I roll.
Oh, okay. That's 34.
Damn it. Okay.
She just kind of chuckles a little bit. And
Oh no, wait. It is that. So what did she roll on that first one?
the first one, she rolled an 8, and her will is 24. So it was 32.
Oh, okay, yep. So, damn, she's got a high will. Okay, so that didn't do anything. So then, as will for his next one, he's going to once again use his telekinetic projectile with his scalpel because his organ sight's still going. So let's
Alright.
see if I can hit this stupidly high AC.
Sorry.
Evan's on.
32.
Yes.
Meets beats. Okay. Roll for damage.
All right, so that is 16 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 17 points of precision damage.
Okay. So this
16 plus 17, so 33 points of damage.
and you did it with your scalpel, right?
Yep, deal with my
So
scalpel.
the scalpel just slashes straight into a previous damage done to her armor and just like slices into her and kind of does this drag thing, and then you pull it back out, and as it flies back to you, and immediately there's a lot of blood that's coming out, but she kind of just smiles.
When I bring it back, the scalpel just kind of floats by the side of my head.
Nice. I like it.
I heard that, Ed. Good job.
Kate, is that all of your...
That is
All
all of
three?
my. That's all 3.
All right, Clara. Sorry, I keep saying Clara.
No, it's alright. So, you see sort of like a shadowy something come over Clara, and she reaches out to the Hellknight and sort of like does this fist motion, and she casts Bone Shaker.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she does the 2-action version.
Nice.
So if she fails, she's gonna pull her closer to her.
Okay, so what is it?
Roll.
Is it what's the
Needs to do a fortitude save.
fortitude?
throw.
Okay.
Shake, rattle, roll.
For the love, I'm gonna use a villain point.
I know.
She's got-
Oh, that is so much better.
Oh, no.
32 1.
No,
2,
that
32.
But it doesn't critical success. So.
Yeah, so it just
What
succeeds.
happens is you take half the damage.
Okay.
Alright, roll.
The damage.
That is. That's 11.
Thank you so much for the follow, Chuckles 2232.
Rascal.
Chuckle.
That's 11 halved.
11 halved?
So 5, 6.
6. Okay. Nice.
Oh, Andrew's halfway through another villain point. We gotta kill her quick,
Nice.
guys.
Okay.
But she feels just her bones just pull towards Clara. But it fails.
Yeah, it doesn't actually pull her. So it like does a little bit. There's some ripping of tendons a little bit as her
Yeah.
bones kind of move forward, and you see her body just go like forward a little bit, but it doesn't succeed. You're unable to. So is that a 3-action spell?
That's 2.
It's a
I only
2-action.
did 2. So then I'm going to I think I'll just let me see how much movement I have. I don't know. Oh, 20, so I can move. And these are 5 foot?
Yeah, the squares are all 5 feet.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. So that is all of your actions. Flint, you're up.
Yes.
Your blindness is up. And with blindness, hold on.
It's only last one round.
It lasts 1 minute.
Oh.
So
No
Sorry.
saves or
because he
anything.
failed. It wasn't a
Goodness.
critical failure. If it was a critical failure, you'd be blinded permanently.
Ooh.
But it just lasts for 1 minute. Let me see.
Okay.
It doesn't
In the
say.
conditions, you should be able to see if you can still attack.
It actually does not say.
Say what?
It doesn't tell me if.
He can't break it again. It's stuck for 1 minute. He's blind.
Well, I'm just trying to see if it
Stuck.
does a negative to
Oh, man.
anything, and it doesn't.
There's blinded condition.
Incapacitated. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out.
You can't see. All normal terrain is difficult terrain to you. You can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to see. If your vision, you take a -4 status penalty to perception checks. You are immune to visual. Probably what you'd want to do is everyone is concealed to him, which means he has
Okay.
to succeed a DC 5 flat check in order to actually hit them. If he fails the DC 5 flat check, he doesn't hit them at all.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so Flint, you have basically any attack you want to make, you have to do a DC 5 flat check before. So you have to roll a D20 and get above a 5.
Okay.
Oh, actually, do it. I would say do it as hidden. It's an 11, DC 11.
Okay, DC 11. We co-GM occasionally. Leave me alone. So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to yell out to Clara. Clara! Point me in the direction.
She's over here by me. Listen to my voice.
All right, so do I need to make a
So to a
perception
deep
check to see if I can hone in on Clara's voice?
yes, and it would be a -4 to your perception check.
Okay. I guess I can peek.
Yeah, Tech, you're not actually blind in real life.
All right.
I can't see my dice.
That
Tell
means
me
I
what
got a natural 20 on that. Just kidding.
Remember, you can't give hero points to our.
Yes, you can. You can give hero points to our heroes. For 500 channel points, you can give a hero point to one of our heroes.
Unfortunately, in this view, I didn't put the names on there.
I know.
There it is. And then I had my -4 to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only a 14.
Oh, jeez. It's almost like the sound is coming from everywhere. Like, you cannot figure it out. Oh, the avatars are dancing. Thank you so much for the follow, Jello
Thank
Sparks
you.
4. Ooh, good job, Andrew.
Elsie.
Who wants a hero point? So Synth Knight is asking who wants a hero point.
Az is up next to attack.
Give it to Az.
You can give
So
it to
I'll kind of
us.
just like wander off
Well,
this direction.
There we go. That's a combat right there. That's awesome.
okay. All right,
Trying
so
to
that's
find it. Okay, I'm coming.
okay. So that's one action. You have 2 more.
Wait,
Could I possibly make another
Where's
perception
Bruce?
check? Other than that, like, if I can make
Going
another
on it?
perception check, I will. But
Yeah.
if not, then I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Well, in Pathfinder, you can't really save your turn. So
No, I mean like, I'll just skip it.
okay, just skip that up. Okay.
Yeah, if I can't do another perception check to try and guide myself back,
You can.
do another one. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
one
do
more.
another
it's
one.
just
You
each one of these
reach
is
out.
taking
Yeah.
an action.
Just this is another action if you want to like try and get some direction.
Flinty, no, it's over here, this way.
I rolled the same exact thing.
Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna make.
Well,
Can I make a GM decision that
to you.
the Synth Knight hero point goes to Flint?
I will gift it to.
There were 2. Wait, there's 2 communal. There's 2 communals. So Flint, you can have one of the communals right now.
Don't just end it, David. Bend it.
And hit.
Don't just end it, David.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god! No more helping for you.
Family tonight.
All right, so yeah, you are literally in the dark. You have no idea where you are or
Start
what's
taking off the
going
other
on.
direction. I'm coming.
No, Flinty, wrong way.
Okay, that's my turn.
You can, Synth Knight, you can delay your round if you're aiding someone. So it's like you're assisting somebody else, but I don't believe in Pathfinder 2nd edition you can actually delay your action.
You can delay yourself into a different point in the initiative order. You can say I delay my action until this thing happens.
Oh, okay.
But you have to hold all your actions.
Oh, you can't just pick one action to not
or
do.
you
Okay.
can give up 2 actions to ready an action when something happens.
So it triggers.
So it triggers.
Okay,
So
well, we'll know
yeah.
that next time.
But you end up wasting an action.
Yeah, doing that.
So doing that.
Okay, well, that's the end of Flint, who
Sorry.
is bumbling against the
Yep.
gateway.
The end of Flint. Bye, Flint.
The end of Flint. I know I said that kind of intensely. All right, so
He's banishing.
Soren is next. She is up. So just looking at
Wish
this
I could.
scenario, the situation, she's realizing her objective.
Impossible.
Just 2 of us are gone now.
Yeah, two of you guys are basically out of
She's
commission.
she's doing good.
And she is going to she is done with this whole situation. And she puts her hands out to the ground and she says, up. I know it was very anticlimactic,
Upsies.
but
I
she
need
says
upsies.
up. and she floats up into the air.
What the freak? This is Hell Knight.
And she's not a normal Hell Knight. And she goes up for... it doesn't tell me how high. But she goes up in the air, and she begins... for her third action, she's going to move. It doesn't say how high up she goes, though.
Just a foot.
Weston, go find it.
What is this?
How
What's the
high up
spell?
she goes? Airwalk.
Oh.
I love Pathfinder or Path Builder, but it does not give me a lot of information. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so she's gonna get up and move. So she's now flying in the air, and she is gonna move right over you to about
It doesn't say, but generally
here.
fly is like 20 feet.
20 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's about 20 feet in the air, and she's gonna kind of end right here. And that's all of her actions. But she is now 20 feet in the air.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's my turn, right? Is that what-
Uh-huh.
So Az will look up at her starting to float up there. And Az will say, "Come back down." And he will cast Draw the Lightning, which is a spell I took not realizing it only really works if they're flying.
What?
Yep, calling out to the sky, you summon a bolt of lightning to strike through a foe above you and down into your weapon or body, channeling it with electrical power.
You fool! You activated my trap
So
card!
it is a reflex save.
Okay.
Yeah, one creature that is either taller than you or higher in the air than you is the requirement.
Okay, she's gonna use a villain point.
No,
for that.
does she have any more? Does she? Dang it.
Andrew gave her 2.
No more villain points.
It's against 27.
It wasn't all that great. It's a reflex save.
Yes, against 27.
Did you
26.
crit?
Yes! All right.
Oh, yes!
So
Go ahead.
it deals
Go
3d12 damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me cast those.
I know
Is it-
them villain points though,
Is
right?
it a cloudy night? Or is it perfectly clear?
It's a clear night.
All right, so 3d12 of damage.
Are we playing slots, Andrew? What's going on here?
Trying to see if this knocks her down at all. No, it doesn't.
Like out of...
Yeah, it knocked her out of the sky.
No, it just
down
attacks
to
her.
size.
So,
It doesn't force her to the ground, does it?
no, I'm just double checking that. So, no, so just this 3d12.
Okay.
27 points of lightning damage.
Holy
Yeah.
crap, really?
Rolled well.
Does it affect her even more because she's wearing metal armor?
Nope, it doesn't have that effect, unfortunately, in
Oh.
Pathfinder. I think it should. It did in Pathfinder First Edition.
Yeah, it doesn't in D&D as well.
So yeah, 27 points of lightning damage as I call down the lightning straight from the sky through her and into my hand.
And is she now not 20 feet in the air?
No,
No,
she's
she's
still
still
in
flying.
the air. She's still in the air.
She just went, owie.
Yep.
That where we hoped.
17 or 70? The for what?
I don't know. All right.
Okay. Was that all of your actions?
That was also, yeah. As I put the hand up, suddenly you watch a storm cloud just created above her head. And then I draw the lightning straight from the cloud through her and into my hand. And my hand, you see the lightning jump between my fingers.
Oh, it was 27 points of damage.
Yep. Oh, actually, I do. I've got one action left.
Yes, you do.
So for one, what do I have for one action? What do I have that only does one? That's only one action.
I know, it's like everything you have is 2 actions.
Pretty much. I don't have much that's only... You know what? And you guys don't have any ranged attack. Oh, I've got something I can do. And so for...
I know.
I have
the shady
ranged
sale.
attacks.
For one action, I will spend a... Wait, what'd you say?
I have ranged attacks.
Oh, okay. So...
Ana does too, but she's been banished.
What I'm going to do is take this electricity, and seeing that she's up there, I don't have any weapons. I'm not going to punch her with this hand.
Mm-hmm.
I send the electricity over and into your weapon to aid.
Okay. All right, so you got a +1 on
my
your attack
sword?
to aid.
So you got +1 to your next attack into whatever ranged weapon you're going to use as it, channels the lightning into it.
Mm-hmm.
It shocks your weapon and you drop it.
Do you want me to do a spell attack roll? Do you want me to do a spell attack roll to aid?
Yeah, let's do... Yeah,
That's a 28.
a 28. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so...
Oh no, I think it's gonna rain. I just heard lightning.
How do you hear lightning?
Oh my god!
You cannot hear lightning. You can hear thunder. That is the way it works. And why are you walking over
Sorry,
there?
I'm blind. I get confused.
What are you doing over there?
Where are you?
So... This has all made a little bit of a ruckus.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a ruckus.
You think?
And you hear footsteps,
Marco.
running footsteps coming down from directly ahead. So the gateway that's over here. And they're running faster and faster, and you hear a voice just begin shouting, and at first it's ineligible and understandable.
Unintelligible?
Yep, that. Thank you. And it sounds angry and fierce, and you see the Hell Knight turn to look behind her, and her body language shifts, and it's almost as if she's frightened by this individual.
Polo.
As you watch come around the corner and straight into the courtyard is this man who has long purple and golden robes with bright red accents, hanging tassels, and long brown hair that is braided down his back. And with one hand, he reaches out, but before he can do anything, the Hell Knight flies away through the gate.
This is air walk, not air fly.
Like I said, she is not a normal Hell Knight.
I'll get her.
The man stands there for just a second, then I haven't had a chance to banish anyone in a while. Unfortunate.
Is it Lamont?
There's no other opportunity to attack as she's starting to run away or anything
She's
like that?
20 feet in the freaking air.
I've got 120 feet.
spell that can
I have
reach
120
that far.
feet on that lightning bolt.
I know, but you weren't ready for it, so she's gone. And you just sent the lightning bolt over to...
No, I can cast that 3 times.
No, she's gone.
Az yells out in anger and fury as he watches him fly away. Then thinks, turns back to this. There's the where's the person with robes? Where was they at?
So he's standing. He like came running in like right here.
Where?
Like here. Look at the
I'm not seeing.
the red.
Oh, there's the
thing
red. Okay,
that's
thank you for that.
moving.
Wait, we had a. Let me allow this comment. And Az is going to just stomp over to this individual and grab his robes. You said you can cast banishment? Can you find someone that is banished?
We lost Ana, his guardian.
What?
He
Is the battle over?
Can I intimidate intimidate this guy?
After I say that, I go over and I get Flinty.
I trip over a barrel.
Damn it. Ah, I think I found him. I found him.
I want to give him a look over.
You want to give him what?
Like,
She wants to check me out.
check him out.
Oh, okay.
Battle
Do a medicine check for me.
Looks pretty hot.
Lest we, it's a little hot dwarf. Did you switch?
I mean,
That's 30.
It's a 30.
I didn't see what was on your face, David.
You didn't see that he's had a.
I have the screen like that.
He's had it on since
Since he was cast with blindness, he was trying to roll with it on.
Well, excuse me, I'm running the,
I know you're doing all the tech
excuse
stuff.
Weston.
Okay, so what? Sorry, what was your medicine check?
30.
30. Okay, yeah, you're good. How much? What is the? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
What's the stuff with medicine check?
So the way medicine check works, are you expert in medicine checks
I am
or master?
master.
Master.
Yes. Okay, so if you are doing a treat wounds, then on him, then the way that are you trying to actually heal hit points or to get rid of the blindness?
Get rid of the blindness.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
Lamond looks at you and sees that you're trying to do this, and from across the courtyard he yells, "Time! Time is the only thing that will stop that."
But, dude, who is that? I know that voice.
It's Lamont Flinty.
Lamont,
Flint-
La
Flint-
Myth, La Legend. He's here.
Yes, Flint, I'm here.
Oh goodness, it's so good to hear you. I can't quite see.
Don't worry, it will fade very soon.
Okay, I'll just sit here and wait.
So, hi, chaotic platypus.
Flinty, just take my hand.
Okay.
He turns back, Lamont turns back to you and kind of like gently pulls your hands off of his robes and says, "Banishment.
Yes.
I'm assuming you had someone banished in this little escapade?"
Very recently, not frequently. Can you find? I can have a spell tomorrow, but not now. I can't cast sending now. Can you?
That won't really tell me where she is, though.
She is from this plane, which means that she would be sent somewhere else here. So it would most likely, I would imagine, be somewhere she's been, somewhere she's connected to. She might know where she is.
He closes his eyes for a second, and you see this kind of shimmer of gold and shots of red just kind of hover over his skin. And with a deep breath, he lets it out and looks at you and says, I can't do that at the moment.
And sending requires you to be familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
It's night.
He points at him. He points then at Clara and at Flint. I need to go to sleep. I have space. Come with me. And he starts to walk just off in the direction of our home.
Please. Come
What?
back here.
You can wait.
No. Come back.
We probably should
Stan-
stick together.
Az stands still and doesn't move, but he has to walk away.
As that Hell Knight could be still around, we need to stay with you.
And we're in no safer place than Clement.
And we will find your friend.
We will find her.
She is important to you, therefore she is important to us.
Hayley, is there a way I can share my magic with him, since we're both sorcerers?
Share it?
We're different bloodlines.
I don't think so.
I'm Imperial magic. Arcane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not divine. Lamond slowly walks towards you and puts a single hand out. And he says, "My name is Lamond St. Clair."
As kind of realizing that rocks back just a little bit. I am sorry for I did not mean any disrespect, but I am in a bit of a hurry to find Ana.
Yes. Is this someone that is dear to you?
Yes.
I understand. Oh, whoa, we just got raided again.
Oh.
Hey, Mayday roleplay. Hey, guys, what's up? Thank you so much for the raid.
Right.
Because that's the thing I do. I do the raid. So he nods at you and says, "There was no hi, Eli. No disrespect taken. I understand. We
Clara
will."
puts a hand on Az's shoulder.
He allows it.
Flint puts his hand on Lamont's thigh.
You feel Lamont, he reaches down and just kind of pats your hand. And he's just like,
It's okay, Az. It's okay. We'll find her.
And Lamont slowly takes your hand and like turns you a little bit to put your hand on Az. And as this happens, there's a sharp flash and your sight returns to you, like shockingly returns to you.
Oh, there you are. Okay. There.
We will
Let me
find
take you.
Ana.
Well,
Let me take you to the City of Promise. We will find your friend. There, I have all the things needed. I can scry and find her.
let us go.
Okay. He turns and kind of quietly collects himself, and with the flick of his hands, straight up, a portal appears in front. And going through to the other side, you can see it's like this beautiful beach. And there's a dock that's just to the side. The sun is not quite set in this place. And he says, I can only hold this for a moment.
Az kind of walks up, but then he does take a moment, just kind of.
And it's like almost a gel like structure, like the tunnel.
I'm going through the Stargate.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's very similar. And Flint and Clara, Clara, you have done this before.
As in.
Yeah, you guys have done this before, so this isn't like a new thing for you. This is how Lamond pretty much sends everybody everywhere, is by opening portals. And you go through to the other side.
Make on through to the other side.
I would like, as though, because this is the first time you're having gone through this portal, please give me a fortitude save.
Ooh, that's only a 9 there, so, fortitude. 23?
Okay. You manage to kind of orientate yourself a little bit, but you do still feel buzzed, like you just got shocked with like the little electrodes that you put on your body that help massage your muscles. It's kind of like that
The
feeling.
ones that give you a 6-pack?
Yeah, the ones that give you a 6-pack if you just put them on your belly.
That's all you have to do,
Yeah,
right?
that's all you have to do.
So wait, this portal, was it like orange on one side and blue on the other?
No, it was not. Oh my gosh.
Our son is a huge fan of Portal.
It was not. It was not orange and blue. So
Next
Hopefully, I like your
time.
watch.
Clara and Flint, this doesn't faze you guys at all. This feeling of going through the portal and the energy, it's just a normal occurrence for you guys at this point. And you reach the other side. Lamond walks right behind you, and just as his foot leaves the portal, it just clears up. And you are standing on a beautiful beach. There's a few docks along the way that you can see just kind of peppered down the beach a little bit. There are some smaller fishing vessels. There's nothing huge. It's not like a large port area. This is obviously a small little fishing place. And you see people kind of walking about and doing their thing. As you guys have suddenly appeared, you have startled a couple of people, but all three of you, are fairly well known to the people here. And so they start kind of waving and saying, "Hi, Clara," and "Hi, Flinty," and "Flinty, are we gonna play pool? Yes."
Yeah, I'll clean you out again.
By the way, I just realized Az is still wearing his mask
That's
at
true.
this point. And the mask he's wearing, I'll just describe it. It's described as looking like a beautiful face, like an angel. And so in my mind, it's almost like, you took the David statue's face, just had a kind of a mold. So it looks kind of like a
Cherubic
like,
style.
kind of like a Greco-Roman sculpture face that he has put over. However, when you first started the combat, it was all white. Now, as you look at him, half of it has started to go gray. And he takes off the mask. What's that, figures? Puts it in his bag of holding.
Lamond just kind of just nods a little bit. And you are reminded that this is a sorcerer that has been on this earth for a very long time.
Yeah, him and Nethys are probably well acquainted.
So as you move through the beach and whatnot, and the sand kind of making it difficult to walk as you get up to the hill, the beach is oriented in a way that it kind of slopes up and it starts to grow grass and stuff. And once you get to the top of the hill, you can see down into what is a valley, and the city of Promise is there, resting in this beautiful valley with mountains off in the distance. You see what looks to be a city that is prosperous. However, it is not crowded. The homes are separated from each other, and as it gets farther to the center of the city itself, you see some taller structures, maybe one building that's like 3 or 4 stories. You can't tell from this distance, but it looks a little bit taller than everything else. But there's nothing that's built like spires. It's not like at Kintargo where there were these large buildings that were popping up all over the place.
If you had to liken it...
See my inn.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were to liken it to cultural architecture somewhere in the world, would you like what am I looking at?
Probably the Greek Isles.
Okay.
The Greek Isles, the way that those are built. I'm sorry, my camera is like being fuzzy. What is my camera doing? There we go. And Lamond looks at you, Clara, and says, "Do you want to go to your inn?"
unless we want to go to your tower.
Where can we scry?
Let's get.
Yes.
We need to find her.
All right. Okay.
I agree. We need to find Ana. They need to be together.
And he looks at you, Aas, and kind of looks into you. It's not just seeing you. It's seeing.
I see you.
I see you. It's looking into like your soul.
Abre los ojos. Open your eyes.
And he can.
Little avatars, you know.
He can feel. He can feel the depth of what's happening with you right now, with Ana being gone. And so he nods slightly and just says, "All right. You will not rest until she is back. So we might as well do it now.
That was good.
Follow me." And you guys make the trek kind of into the town itself. You pass a few farms on the farther outskirts, and as you get into the town proper, there are like little stores and some just general mercantile type shops that are set up. And as they do pass, Clara, your tavern does show up, or your tavern inn thing. It does show up on the right side of the road as you guys are walking in to town. And you're just kind of like, "Hey, what's up?" You do see one of your employees.
I'll come clean you later, tavern. I promise.
One of your employees just kind of like sticks their head out and just kind of waves and is like, "Everything's fine. We've had it. It's good. Everything's good."
Excellent. Keep up the good work.
I don't quite trust that voice.
Oh,
And usually, like
just because she's your rival,
she definitely heard
Doesn't
that.
clean very well. She leaves the food in the nooks and crannies.
Back. Be conscientious of who's here.
I'll be back.
She just kind of looks at you like with this, like, "I've got it. Leave me alone." As you continue walking into the center, you get to the center of town pretty quickly. And so as you get to the tower itself, you see that the one building that you did see that was bigger is a little bit bigger than you thought from the hill itself. And it's probably 6 or 7 stories up. And Lamond walks straight up to the tower itself, and it is not a circular tower. It's a square, and it's built in a way where you can tell things were added on over time. This was not a structure that was built in its entirety and stood here for 1,000 years. It's
got that
added to.
It's got that done too many add-ons.
It's almost like the Weasley's house. And there's just things like little eaves that kind of pop out on the side, and you really have to look at it and know that a wizard or a sorcerer has to live here. There's no way that a normal human being,
because that does not quite work physics wise.
So he goes into this. It's a very large, like, barn door kind of look, and he kind of pushes on it and it opens up, and he invites you all to sit down in a sitting room that is kind of the entryway for this place. And so you guys are kind of left alone for a moment as he runs upstairs, and he says to you just as he's
bowl?
What?
Is there a candy bowl or some kind of?
Yes.
Okay.
Bunch of the peppermints, you know, those little.
They're kind of like on the mantle up on top.
So you can't reach them.
Clara.
In a moment, did you take any damage?
Oh no, I didn't get hit, and I can see. See?
Yes, you can see. As did you take any damage?
No, I'm fine.
Just emotional damage.
Plenty.
Emotional damage.
I then grab the candy bowl for Flinty. Oh, please. Do not eat too much sugar. You know how you get.
And as is standing, he's not sitting. He's standing and tapping.
Oh,
the
that's
side
enough.
of his leg.
And she takes out like a good 5 and then puts it back on the mantle.
Oh, jeez.
Really? You want to fit in your armor?
I fit just fine in my armor, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Not if you eat too much candy. Especially wizard candy.
I think Az wanted you over there.
I think Az wants time alone.
I want time alone too.
Not with candy.
Fine.
The moment, like, he starts eating his candy, if she, like, turns her back for a moment, Az is just going to prestidigitation one of the, because you can lift something slowly with that, one of the candies out of the bowl, just lower it down.
To Flinty. I would like you to roll a stealth check, please.
Do you want me to roll perception?
It'd just be 10 plus your perception.
Yeah.
That is a 34.
Okay. So unless your perception is a 24, he beat it.
No, 34.
Yeah, and if
Oh,
your
yeah,
perception
it's
is
just
24, it's
21. 10 plus
Oh.
my perception, so yeah.
Yeah, so okay. Yeah. She has no idea that you just did that.
Just let that down to you.
How?
Okay. So,
Oh, Roger.
Flinty just linked at you.
Yep. And then and then after a moment, he just kind of patting, he sits down in the corner on the floor, doesn't even sit in the seat, and pulls out his book. Starts flipping through pages on his book.
I don't mean to interrupt, but did you have any other questions?
None I can think of at the moment. How long do you think he'll be gone? Do we know where he was going? Where was he going?
Anywhere between 15 minutes to much longer.
He went up to the room to kind of gather some supplies to do a scrying spell.
What am I seeing around me? Like, what's in the room?
You see a fairly standard sitting room. There's a double, like a 2-person couch, and there's 2 chairs that sit right across from it. This is situated fairly close to the mantle itself. There's a large Oriental style that really beautiful weave is on the floor. It looks like this is a very well-used space. There are some built-in bookshelves back against a wall that's probably from where you sat down, probably to your left. And then the staircase is to the right.
So as we'll stand up, walk over to the bookcase,
Okay.
and start looking at books.
Hey, Flinty, will you look at this dent in my shield?
Yeah. Yes.
Do I see, like, are these just like, what type of books am I seeing?
They are in many languages. They look to... Give me a perception check, actually.
Will do.
Yeah, I think I can fix this dent in your armor, but it's gonna cost you 20 candies.
Az is distracted
You want to keep your job?
and only rolls an 18 on his perception.
10
He rolled a
candies.
2.
There. Grabs 10.
You guys are over there negotiating with Candy. You can see the normal languages that you know, Abyssal and Common, but there are a few languages that you don't recognize. Most of them look like they're organized via language, but your brain is so scattered all over the place you can't even begin to try and figure out what different languages they are. But they do seem to be fairly good condition. Some of them are a little bit older, but they all have kind of that spark that make it feel like they're either mysterious or they're interesting.
Okay.
So after a few more minutes of you guys just kind of like hanging out down there, troppling down the stairs, you hear him coming back down, and he has a ball in his hand and a large bag. And he comes over and he sits down in one of the chairs, and he sets the ball down, and he grabs the bag and puts it on a little table.
All I can think about is Merlin from Sword in the Stone.
He does not look like Merlin from Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
No, but I see that. I can see that. If Merlin had long brown hair that was braided.
What?
So he begins to pull a few things out of the bag. There's a kind of like a tripod that looks like, you guys can tell fairly easily that that's what the ball goes in.
Man!
Media
is rating with the party of 4.
Whoa.
Hey, it's another party of 4.
It's another party of 4. Yay! Thank you so much for the raid, Uber Geek.
Welcome, Uber Geek Media.
Welcome to the party. We are now at a sorcerer's tower at the city of Promise, trying to find Ana as she was banished.
She failed
by a POS of a Hell Knight. And she failed.
If she'd have stayed, we'd have kicked her trash.
I know.
Would have cleaned her clock.
Talk about a combat that, while there was no damage done to us, had consequences.
Oh, had serious consequences. Seriously, blinded, banished.
Jeez.
Frick. So that's where we are right now. So thank you for raiding and welcome. Okay, so he's pulling, you can tell that that's what the ball goes in, and he's pulling out a few other instruments, things that you would know as are kind of like the tools of the trade for magic.
It's like a photographer setting up his camera.
Yeah, a little bit. So he sits down and says to you as, do you have anything of hers?
Do I have anything of hers?
I don't know, do you?
No, that's what I'm wondering. Like, do I have anything of Ana's? Az kind of starts looking through his stuff to see if I actually have anything that was Ana's. I don't think I have anything that she gave me.
Oh no.
Okay. And
I'll pull out I will pull out the dimensional knot that we found at the hag's place.
Mm-hmm.
That she had found, gotten it and then given to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this is something that I know she has touched. We found it together.
Okay. And he reaches out and he takes the knot from you and he holds it and he says, we'll see if this is enough to give me a link to her. And he closes his eyes after kind of putting his hands on the glass ball itself. And then he opens one eye.
But she was connected to a god. The god of death.
Pharasma.
Pharasma.
Huh. There might be another way if this doesn't work then.
Oh,
It's
praise
possible.
Mankari.
Mankare. And he does kind of look at you, Flint, for a second. It's just like, quiet. And he closes his eyes, and he's kind of holding the knot in one hand, and he closes his eyes and is putting his fingers on the ball. And when he opens his eyes up again, they are a bright golden color. They are like almost pulsating with electricity and power, as you can see that same shimmer from before go through his hands and into this ball. Okay. He's quiet. And he's still quiet. And he's quiet long enough that there is almost a sense of worry. After a moment, he opens his eyes and he says, "She is somewhere with mountains and doorways. Does that mean anything to you?"
Yes. Doc?
Yes. I couldn't get a good read on her. I couldn't see her very well.
Yeah, I know where she is.
Where?
Deep in the bowels of Citadel Enfrak in Cheliax, there is an ancient temple to... oh gosh, I'm blanking on the god.
Eredin.
Eredin. To the god, the dead god Eredin. There are 6 portals. 3 to the celestial realms, 3 to those of neutral, and then there are 2 destroyed to the abyss.
Well, on to Chiliax then.
With what's happening
We have
down
to get
there,
out of there. As you told us, they're doing horrible things. We can't let them do that to Ana.
This is the worst possible place.
why? Well, it makes sense. This is Citadel.
Enfrak.
Oh.
She was a Hell Knight there.
Oh.
I was a slave there.
That does present a bit of a problem. Well, you're here now. And as the City of Promise is, and he looks at you, Clara, and you, Flinty, and just kind of smiles. We take care of our own. And as you are here now, even if it is not for always, we will take care of this situation. And if we need
to go gather a team,
sorry, what was that?
I said, do you want me to go gather a team?
This will require. Oh, there's a bit more here. And so I kind of quickly run down with them.
What's going on?
Kuth Waldwin.
Okay.
That he, the magic that he has brought of the capturing of souls to place them in automatons. And the war that he has started throughout Enferak with his soul-powered mechanized warriors.
Yeah, so through Cheliax, he has started a war.
I actually look at oh gosh, I'm forgetting.
Flinty.
No, not
Clara.
Flinty. Clara.
Lamont.
I looked at Clara and I say, they have claimed this as a third great crusade.
No.
Which that would mean something to you. The first crusade was called by Amade to actually go stop evil people. It's like, he has called it the Great Crusade. However, they are going to be most likely attacking the countries around them. They have emptied out the prisons, they have emptied out the slave trade for souls for their automatons.
Clara's face goes white and like really grave, and she sort of like sits down sort of shakily. Lamont, we must do something.
Aye.
We cannot allow this to happen. I personally cannot allow this to happen.
There is not much that we can do.
We must
We are-
at least get on out of there, Lamont. We
Let
have
me
to get out.
Let me speak with Mankare
Macabre.
and discuss it with him. He is all wise.
Will he speak with you soon?
Yes.
We need to get in now.
Well,
Before we take them unawares.
Quit distracting him and let him go ask. Relax. We got it.
We know, and he turns to Az and says, we know where she is now.
Yes.
The Hellknights did not really use this area.
She did not feel to be in danger.
No. Simply left in the dark in the middle of a cave.
Can you just teleport us there, Lamont?
No, not now. After using it once, it's kind of used up for the moment. Unfortunately. And this is a very long distance. I will speak with Mankari. You, Az, go with Clara and Flinty. But, and he turns to you, Clara, and says, I will need you to gather a troop.
You have it. You have my sword.
And my mop.
Your mop is very effective. I've seen it in action.
There is one other possible way in.
That would be?
The portals. There's two ways we can transport ourselves directly try and go into Empharak.
Mm-hmm.
Which that is a very high magical place. Between the spells cast by the signifiers and the portals themselves. I don't know how easy that would be. The other option, we jump to the maelstrom and then through the portal into the caverns.
Do you think you could find your way through the plane to the doorway?
I could supplicate my deity. He's, well, you know, maybe it's a good day.
This is not one to grant favors.
Surely I could possibly supplicate to Iomade. She would want to stop this.
That portal was closed. That portal had been had some damage to it.
Was the portal from the boneyard damaged?
No.
From what it sounds like, her goddess, Pharasma, would be very interested in what's happening. And if is Ana, is she significant to?
Yes, the lady is very invested in us stopping what's going on. As you can imagine, she has a very particular opinion on the use of souls.
Yes, she would.
And so, yes, she has a vested interest. So, I have never tried to contact her. I don't even know how I would contact her.
Contacting the gods is both more difficult and much easier than most people think.
So, depending on the god. To put it this way, I have met a Morrigan.
Really?
Creepy, lots of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Ja.
That's interesting.
There is a vested interest.
Then she will most likely be able to help to get her out. But for now, and he kind of starts packing his stuff away and leans back in the chair and says, for now, go with Clara and Flint. Get settled. Relax.
We'll get you a good hearty meal.
Yes. Yes. If you feel so inclined, Flint, you could bring possibly some soup and a few toast pieces.
It would be our honor.
I sure can, yes.
Thank you.
You know
how I love
cooking
it.
tonight, and you know how well it is.
Well, then I will wait with eager mouth and tongue.
Although it doesn't compare to my roast chicken.
No, of course not. Absolutely. But at times with these old bones, soup is what the doctor called for.
Yeah, it's a little hard for him to digest because he's so old.
Yes, Flinty.
I'm gonna go get that soup.
With that, he kind of shoos you guys out of the house and sends you to go be with each other.
As reluctantly follows, but doesn't speak much.
Flinty, you go get the soup. I will go prepare a room for Aas.
Okay, I will.
And after you deliver the soup, on your way back, will you see if anyone is willing to join the party?
I sure can. I got a few people in mind.
I think
I can round up the old cleaning crew.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
The custodians unite.
The janitorial union. All right. And with that, as you go into your room, Clara goes about her business, and Flint makes...
I did want to say one thing really quick.
Okay.
As if you did feel like you wanted to talk, I'm here, or of course there's Flinty as well. But I imagine you would like time to contemplate all that has happened. But I'm here. Just let me know.
Ja.
I am sorry that we could not prevent this from happening. You have my apologies.
This is not your doing. You did not bring the Hellknight. That was me. If you can't tell, I lied. You asked if I had ever been a slave.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Clara.
Okay.
Sorry, she's
because you're looking at me, so I'm like, who are you talking to?
I will look
Dude,
at
I don't know who you're talking
the tiny version of you that's on the display screen here.
Okay.
I don't even get to see the big TV.
No, I got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. You can look at me and still be talking to Clara.
Okay.
I did not know, but when you did say in battle that you were a slave, but I don't blame you for not wanting to acknowledge that sort of past. It must have been awful. Absolutely awful. I was not a slave, but I was in the army for a very long time, and did things I did not like. But after I came to the land of promise, things changed. Though I still carry around a heavy burden, it is better. And more hopeful. Around people that love and support you, even if they don't know the cause.
And even though we just met you, we will go to the end. For as long as we are needed.
Thank you. Well, I guess the best thing I can do is sleep.
Yes. Is there anything I can do to make that more comfortable?
No. Nothing that I can think of.
Well, I will go take care of my patrons. But when I do go to sleep, I will be just down the hall, and Flinty will be on the door to the right. If you need anything, literally anything, please, just let me know.
Joe. How big of a room am I in?
It's like the size of a dorm room.
Okay, so it's small. Right.
It's a small room.
As we'll go, kind of sit, he's sitting on the bed or whatever, like the place to do there. And then she leaves and she shuts the door. Az will sit there for a moment, and then suddenly out from his back pops his wings. These magical wings that he summons. He summons them up, and they spread out, and then he folds them over himself into a little cocoon. Leans against the wall and goes to sleep.
As the tavern and inn settles down for the night, and there's hush and quiet over the city, as you find yourself in blackness, completely darkened. And out of that darkness, you hear a voice. A woman's voice, soft, lilting, a beautiful sound, almost like music. And she says to you, As. And there's a light that begins to grow bigger and bigger until it completely consumes your vision and all darkness is pulled away. Blinking. Suddenly a woman is standing before you. She has a gray-colored skin that is not unattractive. Her dress is red, and it almost shimmers as if covered in blood. And she walks slowly towards you, and you see her hair almost floats behind her.
I'm guessing I don't even need to do a religion check to know who this is.
Go ahead.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 27.
It's Pharasma.
Yeah.
She reaches out and takes your hand. Her skin is cold, almost like death.
I was wondering if you would reach out. Tell me, is Bruce with her?
Yes. She is not alone. As I have entrusted you with one of my precious things, she is precious to me. And in so doing, I have put myself in your hands. And she takes the hand that she's holding on to and she kind of lifts it up. And so you can see the two hands joined together easily. And she takes her other hand and clasps it on top as if she's like binding the two together. And she says to you, I will not leave her alone, and neither will I leave you. But please know, she will do great things. Please do not stop her from doing them. She loves you, and she will sacrifice herself for you. So please, when the time comes, and I have a feeling it will, let her make the sacrifice she needs to for the right reasons.
So she has his hand right there, right? He instinctively at that tries to pull it out.
Give me a athletics.
From Aas? That's a 6.
Fitting.
Yeah, you try to pull away, and it's like freaking stone. She's not moving. She's not letting you go.
If you are asking me to let her sacrifice herself, at some point I don't feel that is a bargain I can make.
I understand. And she kind of pats your hand on top, and then she lets you go. And she says, it's a sacrifice that she will have to choose. But you know as well as I the ramifications of what will happen if Cuth Waldwin does his full plan. It is not just Kintargo. It is not just Ravenel. It is not the Western Hemisphere. It is the world, and with it being the world, it will be the plains as well. You cannot allow that to happen. She knows. And with that, the light becomes bright again. And you go back into a dreamless, now exhausted sleep. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Woo! This took a turn.
Goodness.
Were you planning that?
Was I planning that? Not really.
Yeah.
Banishment? No, that was not planned.
No, not really. But I saw it and I was like, well, that would be fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you so much. And now this is the way it goes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight for this highly dramatic episode of The Party of Two with our wonderful guests, Abby and Dave from Tomes of the Chaos Bard, which is an amazing family-friendly podcast that you guys should go check out. D&D 5e. Right? It's 5e, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. D&D 5e. Unfortunately, it is not a live stream Twitch kind of thing. It's just it's for your ear holes.
But you can listen anytime, anywhere.
Maybe, I don't know, hopefully we can have Abby and Dave back.
We can come back next week.
Okay, cool. So we will have Abby and Dave back next week for this wonderful story arc of which I am GMing, and I am like freaking loving. It's so much fun. I will be honest, I was terrified to GM a larger party than just Weston. Then everybody told me, oh, it's way easier. Like it's going to be and y'alls were right. It's way easier.
It's kind of nice, like, just be able to sit back and just let them do things. You're just like, yes.
Yeah, it is a little bit. And because Anna's not here either, I'm like, I have no input on the scenes. This is so
Yeah,
weird.
just gonna sit back and watch.
I know, we just get to watch the action happen. It's really nice. Anyway, for those of you who jumped on here at the end, if you are not already following us, please hit that follow button. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. And next week, for our subscribers, we will be releasing a exclusive series of emotes of little chibis of different classes. Currently, if you want to go over to our Twitter at twitter.com/partyoftworpg live, we have our first ranger chibi, whose name is Livy.
Oh, it's Livy?
Her name is Livy, and she's a ranger, and she's
And
really
she's
cute. She's a little chibi. Anyway, so go ahead and subscribe.
These chibis were hand-drawn by Hayley.
Yeah, I draw them. My process is I draw them on paper. I ink them, like color them on paper, and then I draw them again on digital because I'm too scared to try and freehand it on digital. So yes, so thank you so much for joining us, you guys, and remember to come check out the stream tomorrow night with Weston and I, as we are both players for an exclusive game within the world of Elder Scrolls.
For Praetor's Rebels?
For Praetor's Rebels. So, yes.
Also, Scions of the Chaos Bard is doing a giveaway. If you go on Twitter or Instagram or our Facebook group, you can go and the rules will be there. It's on our pinned tweet if you go to Twitter.
So let me drop you guys' Twitter in here really quick.
Drop it in the chat.
Drop it in the chat. Chaos
It's
Pod.
It's a blue Pikachu pocketed dice bag. So it has pockets for all your dice. Individual
Oh my
pockets.
gosh.
It's amazing.
I want that.
I
I want to win that.
Yeah.
I actually think I actually did like an entry on the
You did it
Instagram.
on Twitter, I believe.
Oh, did I do it on Twitter? Nice. I need these things.
You are in.
Yes, you're in. And
Yay!
it's incredible.
I love those types of bags. Those
You
are
can
so
put all
nice.
your favorite dice, and then in the center too, you can put all your. There's
So-
enough to hold. I think at least 9 or 10 dice sets.
It's quite big.
Crap.
It's a
Cool.
big bag.
Yeah. And hopefully
Like
next
how neat their treasure sacks.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, it only takes two. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.